Hello and welcome to another Dominion League match. This is my fourth match of the season. I'm off to a pretty good start so far. Unlikely to promote, I would say, but pretty likely to avoid demotion so long as I don't totally fall down in the last couple of matches. Playing this time against Josiris, who I don't believe I've ever played before. Let's see. We've got blockade and ironwork sure don't look good here. Like, literally, you can only get fishermen with it. Huh. We want to play with a bunch of paddocks and masterminds, I guess. I would have preferred to have a 2-5. Or even just a 3-4. There's no trashing. I think we just open paddock. Do we want a silver? Not sure. It's gonna be really hard to get fishermen here. No. I kind of don't want a silver. The only plus buy is figurine or idol. So, like, maybe that means I do want a silver. They're going to green fairly aggressively. Yeah, alright. I think we just draw cards here. We're pretty unlikely to hit desirable price point. I guess I'll take another silver. Do we want nobles? I mean, it is points. And we can play it as a terminal gold, which is not that bad in this deck. Prince. Yeah, princing a horse would be pretty nice, I will say. I think I will take the nobles just because it's worth points. 4? Well, I guess we take a fisherman. I'm kind of tempted to either not play or chameleon the horse so that I don't draw my nobles. Oh man, immediately hit that? Jeez. Feels pretty behind. I don't know how important it is to actually be able to hit that. Now let's do this. So now we could, if we want to, we could take a prince of our own, chameleon this, not chameleon this. That's probably fine. Not really sure I believe in it, but we could just take a province here. I don't know if we should. We could also take another nobles. Probably better. you ever play with Mastermind here? Is it worth it? We also need to think about whether it ever makes sense to take figurine to try to get some plus buy. It's going to be hard to actually pull off. Okay, I'll just Prince the Fisherman here. It's not quite as good as Princing a horse, but do. Oh, wait. Can't Prince the Fisherman. Great. Great. This is really bad. This is really bad. And taking another silver seat feels pointless. Maybe I wasn't even supposed to take the ones that I have. I feel baited with the Prince thing. I should never have taken it. Mastermind probably would have been better. Certainly would have been better that turn. Nine isn't actually a very good total to hit. Second Prince. That's certainly something. We could just take a figurine here rather than playing the horse. I think I'll do that. Okay. I can actually Prince the horse and buy another fisherman. That's good. Would actually really like to draw an estate with this fisherman. Was that worth it? Oh, they probably have the Prince in hand. I wouldn't think it was worth it to play that horse just to hit 9. Third Prince? Okay. Well. Actually, you know what? No. I don't want to discard that horse. I want to Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I could do this to hit 5. Let's grab another figurine. All right, now that I have a prince down and they have 2 princes that aren't down, I feel better about the situation. I don't know that I'm ahead or not behind, but at least I feel like my opponent is not playing this optimally. Let's just go ahead and draw with this. This is a lot of money. I don't really believe in getting the second prince, as already mentioned. The question is, do we get a nobles or a mastermind? Probably should get a mastermind at this point. I really kind of wish I just had taken 0 silvers. Alright, well, they got the other prince in play. That's not great. I mean, there's a good chance that we draw at least 1 figurine and that we can get the mastermind in play that way if we just draw cards here, so... Really? We have 2 figurines in those last 3 cards. Sure. Okay. And now we have no horses in our deck. That's great. Just take another mastermind, I think. Yeah, that was a pretty trash draw. It looks like my opponent, I was far enough behind that my opponent had time to do the prince stuff and have it be fine. Although, I mean, yeah, getting to mastermind and nobles will do that for you. The good news, I guess, is they don't have another mastermind coming in. Why did they play that horse? I think I would... Well... We hit 9 if we discard this. Well, we can't play it, so... Do we need to follow on the provinces? I wish I could take fishermen nobles. Take another nobles, though. I feel like following on the provinces is not going to serve me well. I mean, I'm probably just lost regardless, but whiffing on the prince, the opening where they got the fisherman and I did not, the shuffle where I bottom decked the 2 figurines. There's been a lot of stuff that's hard to come back from. It's definitely possible that taking the silvers was a mistake as well. For 12, I would just take double nobles probably. Okay, so we can figurine play the paddock. And we can draw the cards, which means we can... Well, maybe we're meant to discard the nobles. I was going to play it for coins, but I think... I guess we can draw... Oh, we can redraw the nobles. And we can top deck the horses. Discard those. Well, if we draw with the nobles... Do we have an action down there to discard? I think we have another nobles. So I think what we can do is... play Mastermind, play this for... coins. Okay. One short of Nobles province. It's annoying. I am going to take the nobles. Paddocks are non-terminal now. I guess the more important thing now is to get another figurine so I can get more gains. My opponent still doesn't have a second mastermind. I mean, they have the 3 princes, so I don't know if that really matters. Neither of us, of course, have the optimal number of princes, which is 2. Yeah, currently they're limited to either double provincing... Or no, wait, they have 2 figurines. I don't know if they have the coins to triple, but I guess I wouldn't be surprised. So now we probably triple play Paddock. Because we get all those horses into our deck. And it draws cards and it gives us actions. Like, I think even if we see nobles, we still triple play Paddock. Probably. Yeah, they're not going to hit triple province. Okay, that's good. And they don't... Oh, never mind. They do hit triple. Okay, they don't have enough money for, or sorry, they don't have a mastermind in play, so they're unlikely to hit it next turn. Okay, we have enough. We want to play the mastermind. Maybe I should have played more of these horses and fewer than nobles. Should I play any of these horses for coins? Do I need to? I think so. I play this for coins. So I'm going to have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And how much do I want? 4 buys. Having 23 would get me to Triple Duchy Province, which gets me to 22, 28. Gets me to within 5. Yeah, I probably need to do that. Or wait, I must have miscounted. Where do I get the... Where's the coin? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, wait, not that. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Oh no, wait, no, I was targeting 23, right? And I have 24. Yes, that works. Okay, so the other question is, should I instead of taking a province, I mean, could go if they can triple province and I go for 4 duchies now. I mean, there's no way. So I just do that. I mean, realistically, they're gonna hit triple again this turn, even without the mastermind. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Might end up having to triple play horse this turn, which is definitely not ideal. If I even get a turn. Probably won't, but... And even if they take double province, I'm pretty woefully behind. Right, like province, it's not like province triple duchy again catches me up to that. I was wondering if I should take one more figurine, but There's a single province stud just does not seem, or a province duchy does not seem plausible. Especially with them only having 5 cards left in their deck. Surely at this point they already have it in hand, more or less. Seems likely that they were supposed to draw cards with that paddock, because you can play the horses with figurine for more coins. So like you want to draw the horses. I mean, I guess you have 2 figurines, so you will draw them. Yeah. Maybe that is better. I guess it depends on, like, you're going to discard a card. The first figurine, but surely they have it. Like, I can't imagine. Oh, right, and one of them is going to be Mastermind. Yeah, there's not really any loss to like not drawing the last card, so I think you do. Like, you want to make sure that you see both of the horses. You want to, like, well, I guess it's, maybe it's only a difference of like 1 coin either way. I don't know. Maybe it's not even a difference. Maybe it's like you play for upside. You take the coins off the paddock and you hope to draw. Well, no, because if you see the Mastermind, you discard that. If you don't see the Mastermind, you discard the horse. Yeah, it probably actually just makes no difference whatsoever when I think about it. Depending on what the top 2 cards of the deck are, I suppose. They really didn't have it. Incredible. I mean, I think I was still gonna lose, to be clear. I don't really see a way around that. I'm not gonna be able to play that Mastermind. It's my last card. Maybe that's okay. Or maybe I trigger the shuffle. I mean, Province gets me to 34, Triple Dutsy gets me to 43, so I can't win this turn. Realistically, they can't dud, but I mean, I guess it's conceivable. So I'm taking... yeah, I need to play for another turn. I think means actually playing... that doesn't matter. Do it this way. We've got 11, 12, 13. We need a little bit of money from horses. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now we don't need any. It's annoying how that worked out in terms of the shuffle, but big deal, especially because I'm not going to actually get another turn. They would have to have nothing but green in their hand, basically. Yeah, it was at least... Hello. It was at least closer than I thought it would be. Right, I guess this... Rose. Yeah, so that was at least closer than I thought it would be, but my suspicion is that I would have lost basically no matter what I did. I think I could have probably made it closer by not... Like, the silvers were pretty unhelpful. I think. Feels weird to open paddock nothing, but that might have been correct. All right, so... Oh, there's trashing, thank God. Okay, this... What is this? That's junk dealer. But what is it for me? Armory... Gaining cavalry is definitely not the best way to gain cavalry. But there are also blessed villages. Thinking about Armory Overlord. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure I would have taken the Squire over Overlord there, actually. So... Problem is if we gain cavalry, it's terminal. So I think... I'm gonna take a blessed village here. If I'm ever gonna take this, it would be now. Do I want a gold? I want to pay 2 coins for a gold. I mean, that is pretty efficient, I will say. I think I'll do it. So we'll obviously play Overlord as Junk Dealer, trashing Estate, and then we might goat with the Blessed Village. Giant? What? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Alright, let's grab another Blessed Village. Or we could buy a Cavalry. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Okay. So we could just use the armory to trash this estate. I think I'll do that. And I think I'm gonna actually buy another Overlord. Overlord's immune to giant shenanigans. Okay. Yeah, let's just to start with. I mean, arguably, if we didn't want to trigger the shuffle, we'd wanted to lead with Blessed Village, but trigger the shuffle, it's fine. I think we armory for, well, Think about armory for cavalry now. Gain this, gain a card onto your deck. I'm not actually sure in which order that happens, but so we can either trash or we can get to play both of the cavalries. I think I'm gonna go with trash. Actually, wait. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should have considered taking another cavalry there. But, yeah, it's fine. Am I okay with going into big debt again? I'm thinking about actually taking Blessed Village Overlord. Yeah, sure. It's. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll just trash the curse. Pay off debt. I mean, it was. I guess this was fairly likely because I did trigger a shuffle that had a bunch of junk in it, or on the top of the deck. But the junk missed the shuffle, so I think it was worth it. One thing we should keep in mind once we're doing less trashing is that we can do giant just for big payload if we want. I mean, I guess it's not any more payload than Galleria, so maybe it won't actually be worth it. Galleria in conjunction with these cards does. Does get us buys. I mean, there are buys on the board anyway, but seems useful. I'm going to go ahead and commit to this. Put the horses in the shuffle. I mean, honestly, we don't have that many cards left. We probably don't need to. We have the armory down there, and I think another copper. Yeah. All right, let's top deck a Blessed Village, I guess. I'm just going to take another Overlord. We're done with trashing. Unless or until we get stuck with another curse. We can play Overlord as Swamp Shack, so it can be draw and cavalry. Maybe this is overreacting to the giant thing, and I should be taking some regular 5s and stuff, but I don't know. We can get the 4s off the armory, so I think taking the Overlords for the 5s was good. Oh, we do have one copper left, that's right. Do we want to gain another Blessed Village? Sure. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take a cavalry. Thank you very much. So we can draw 2 cards with Overlord of Swamp Shacks, or we can draw more if we play a couple other things first. Do we want to go Giant, or do we want to go Galleria? We do already have an extra buy, so we don't really need the buy, so I guess we could do Giant. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Through. What are those last 3 cards? It doesn't matter. Maybe we just do this. Do this so that we can play the one. Oh, I thought there was another cavalry in here. Okay, well. I think I did this wrong, but that's okay. Let's just take an Overlord. So we have negative points because we have horses, but at the end of the game, we can obviously purge those from our deck. So what we actually have is like 5 overlords? 5 overlords. 3. Oh, right, because we had cavalry trashed. I forgot about that. That's what happened. Okay. 5 overlords, 2 cavalries, 4 blessed villages. The armory, it's like 12 cards. The gold, it's 13. Okay. So we're coming up on like actual wall points. But yeah, I definitely should have played that last overlord as like a Galleria or something. That was a mistake. You can attack me. Do you not want to play the overlord? Oh, you want to buy a cavalry? Sure. So piles are actually getting low because overlords could totally run, and then 4 cost piles can obviously run, squires as well. So we should be looking at greening pretty soon. You trashed your curse yet? You have not. Here goes another cavalry. Just armory for cavalry here. Okay, 4 cards in play. 6. Five, 6. 4 coins. If we play 3 more giants, we'll get 11 more coins. We could go like province overlord. Play some cavalry. I guess we'll be 1 action short of playing all of that. That's annoying. Oh well, we've got 3 horses left over. It's probably fine. I say that, but if I don't see any of my horses, that would be a problem. Wow, wait, they have 5 squires and I have 0. Why do they have 5 squires? Well, I guess they've trashed at least one. Yeah, just the one, though. That's crazy. You might want to start taking some actual swamp shacks with the armory. We cannot hang on to these cavalries. It's just always cavalry that gets trashed. Okay, we found some horses. We go giant, or maybe giant cavalry. Shacks. Um, yeah, I think I want to... We're gonna need to play another Swamp Shacks. I don't think that last card is a cavalry. Might be a village. Maybe I should take another cavalry. Make sure I have draw for next turn. That's the problem with this plan is I'm going to end up drawing these horses anyway because in order to play... Like, I mean, I can play Blessed Village. I don't need to play Swamp Shacks, but... Alright. So we're taking a province. We take a Swamp Shacks or we just take a Blessed Village? I think Blessed Village. Ugh. I mean, I guess the silver could be helpful. Dud? No. Dud? It's that last card. Dud. So we might be able to win the game here if we play Overlord as Gallery and we take plus villages and we... Okay, how would we do that? Well, it would involve playing the horses for sure. Let's do that. It would involve trashing superfluous cards like Cavalry. But it would also involve like Armory for Cavalry. Get the buy. Possibly while having Galleria in play. Galleria will get us an extra yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Overlord is Galleria. Armory for Cavalry. So this, fortunately, gotta play Swamp Shacks, but it doesn't. Or we could play Junk Dealer and trash a Cavalry. That's probably a good idea. Fine. Now we play Swamp Shacks. Okay. So we want 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to hit 16. 9 and 9 is enough to do that. Cool. All right. They do well there. Got more overlords? I don't know. That was where the negative points came from. I mean, granted, yeah. I mean, I don't think they could have won. I don't think they had the... Because I was up a province, but yeah, if they'd drawn the horses and been able to play them all, obviously they would have at least put them in a position to potentially do so. All right, so this is what is this? Game without... Well, I guess there's contract. I don't say game without villages, but Secluded Shrine is the trashing. Opening Secluded Shrine on a 5/2 does not really appeal. We have Advance Guild. So we don't really care about getting favors, probably. Which means maybe we don't trash at all and we just like do Shepherd Mill stuff. I mean, we could still trash coppers, I suppose, but the problem is that it doesn't really make sense to open Shepherd. We could open Mill, but maybe we open Contract. There's no... The plus buy is Prosper. Okay. I guess we could open like Shepherd Estate. That's... Oh, there's also Tunnel. Yeah, okay, we definitely want to go for Shepherd stuff. Shepherd Estate can't be correct, I don't think. We want to take the contract, I guess that's the question. Or do we want to... Just opening Shepherd seems like a little silly. I think I'm going to take contract. It will, if nothing else, allow me to... Well, I guess the one favor I start with would allow me to upgrade Secluded Shrine. It's just really too bad there's not a 2-cost action on this board. Then I could actually use the Woodworkers Guild, do something with it. It's just a really, really unfortunate board to have a 5-2. Shepherd Secluded Shrine would be a much better opening. Eventually you Woodworkers Secluded Shrine into whatever. I don't think I care too much about Necromancer. Alright, here I am going to take Shepherd. I think. Or do we take Mill first? Maybe we take Mill first. Alright, take Shepherd here. I mean, we do probably want a Secluded Shrine, but... I mean, maybe the best time to get it is after we have a tunnel anyway. It's like screw buying silver. It's possible we don't need to trash copper. It's possible that the Shepherd stuff will be good enough, but I would probably... I don't know if that's a good thing to count on, especially if we are going to gain golds off of tunnel. All right. We have another estate down there, but we also have the contract, so we're going to hit at least like 4. We also have the mill. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Secluded Shrine here. Maybe I'll just contract the mill. Does that make sense? Yeah. Let's take... We take another Shepherd. Maybe we can... Well, you know what? No, if we're going to do that... I'm thinking about, like, can we get all the way to Prosper without having to get the tunnel yet? We can have plus buy. I'm thinking about, do I want to actually have the contract in my shuffle? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. So I'm going to take another Shepherd. Well, take another mill here. I guess Woodworkers Guild to put stuff in the trash so you can play it with Necromancer is kind of cute, but I don't know that it really matters. Did we bottom deck both of our Shepherds? And our secluded shrine. There's still a world where we draw the shepherd on top of the mill here and it works out. Oh. Okay. We're gonna buy another shepherd here and try to get to the prosper. Oh my god. I guess we're taking a tunnel now. This is all highly unwarranted. Yeah, I probably should have just opened shepherd. Or secluded shrine. Probably shepherd. This is ridiculous. We have 3 estates, a mill, and a pasture in those 6 cards. And we have no shepherds in those 6 cards. What? I can't even... I guess I discard the mill because I want to... Alright, we drew 2 of the green cards. We're going to take 1 more shepherd. Maybe it should be a mill, I'm not really sure. Oh my god, where now are the shepherds? Ugh. And we don't have anything. We can discard the tunnel, but guess what? We don't have any coppers in hand to trash with Secluded Shrine. I mean, we happen to draw exactly shepherd here. We'll be alright. Does Secluded Shrine stay in play if you don't trash? I don't think it does. Which means I kind of don't want the tunnel. I mean the gold. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard this and buy another mill. This is so ridiculous! So ridiculous! I have yet to pair Shepherd with more than 1 green card. Like, how? Why? Like, this really should not be, like, so bad. And they hit Prosper. This is not fair. Not fair. I cannot even with this. I just can't. We might actually have a good turn this turn. We're going to draw 4 cards. We have a Shepherd in hand. We're going to put the green cards into the shuffle, it might work out. It might just work out. Well, we don't. Well, we do have another shepherd down there, so I guess it's fine. I do have another shepherd down there, right? Right? Pretty sure. We draw 8 cards. I'm wrong about that. I'm pretty sure I have 4 shepherds. Oh. Turn 4 bot shepherd. Turn 6 bot shepherd. Turn 8 bot shepherd. Turn 10 bot shepherd. Every other turn. Right. I thought so. Alright. We can discard these 3, draw those last 6 cards. There's not really much reason to gain the gold, to be honest. Oh. We don't actually have... Okay, well, we have enough stuff that we can do this. That. Insignia? Frickin' seriously? I don't even want another treasure. Like, what the hell? This is so wrong. Like, how this game is played out. I am pretty sure that, like, Necromancer and Guildmaster and all that are just should not even be relevant cards on this board. I don't know what I'm doing should make more sense, but you know, we get a 5th shepherd? Doesn't feel correct. I'm gonna have to get plus buy from this business. Really? We trigger the shuffle here. I mean, there is a lot of green coming in, and there are mills. I guess it's probably fine. We want to gain the gold this time. No. Okay, we can draw 8 of the 9 cards. Maybe we play a mill. No, because we know we have more mills. Wait, how much did we just discard? 4 cards? Yeah. We have 9 coins, so we only get to trash 1 copper. That's probably better than triggering the shuffle, though. Freaking kidding me! Why? Why? This is honestly just hilarious. Like, it's so ridiculous. I cannot I don't even know. Like, this is this is absurd. There's just no way that like this is like in the, you know, this has got to be in the like the bottom, I don't know, bottom 10%, bottom 5% of possible outcomes, something like that. This deck is just unreal. We saw, how many shepherds did we see last turn? 2. Okay, so we do have another one down here. Ooh. Not necessarily going to find it. Okay. I mean, sure, I'll discard the estates, not that it matters. Hey, I got a plus buy card! Incredible! Who'd have thought it was possible? The problem is it's not even enough, right? Like, I'm so far behind now. So the odds of hitting 2 non-plus buy cards in a row off of loot are like 1 in 9. So like that alone, it's a little less than 1 in 9. I guess it was a little bit, it was, well, because they did take one of them out, so maybe it's not less than 1 in 9, I don't know. But like, if it's not, it's around 1 in 9. So like, what? Oh, sure. That alone was like atrocious. Go again. Orb. Okay. I mean, I'm probably just too far in the hole to come back at this point, but the hope is that my opponent's deck... I mean, they do have as many shepherds as I do now, is the thing. Like, so, for all that they didn't... You know, they have a lot more yellow in their deck, but yellow is pretty good at buying provinces, so... If I had at least gotten plus buy on one or both of those first two prospers, like, I probably would have been okay, because then I could have just, I wouldn't have had to keep buying it. But it was absolutely absurd. I mean, their deck could fall apart at any time for basically the same reasons that mine, you know, did not function for however long. God. Like... Oh my god. That's actually a good question. What are we doing this turn? 3, 6, 7, 8. We're not buying province, that's for damn sure. Versus... Oh no, wait. Prosper again, but I can't be correct at this point. I guess we gotta take the plus buy so that we can make some use of it. Just go double duchy at this point. Or do we take another shepherd? I think we just have to hope for the best. They might already be at half VP. I'm not going to be bothered to count. There's a lot of alt VP on this board, but this seems like a terrible shuffle to trigger. So we won't. Oh, we can contract the shepherd. That's a good idea. We will top deck these duchies. All right, well, we're going to draw a lot of cards here. That is for sure. Oh my god. That's like a bigger discard than I've had like all of game. So wrong. This is maybe one of the most bullshit games I have ever played. It's just like absolutely insane. I was actually down to 1 copper. And they took 7 golds. Like, I don't actually think that's good, to be honest. They had 1 plus buy card, which they managed to get on the first try. No, they had 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the 7 golds like does not strike me as good, because the most you can, so it's 7, that's 21 right there, right? And then you have 6 from the jewels and the goat. So you did 27. That's like already more than triple province. And then you have 4 contracts. I mean, if your goal is to play a deck that isn't drawing itself and is just like drawing some of its money, like then it does make sense. But then like the shepherd stuff shouldn't work out nearly as well in that world, because the higher the density of the yellow cards in your deck, the less likely you are to collide the yellows or the shepherds and the green cards. So I just, I mean, this is what happens, I guess, with Shepherd, where you just sometimes it just doesn't work out. But the extent to which it didn't work out this time was mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Like, the mills aren't even stop cards, right? It'd be one thing if I was stuffing estates into my deck to collide with the shepherds, and then it's like, well, you draw a hand of all estates, whatever. But I would draw the mills, and then I would play them, and I would still not see my shepherds. Just like bonkers. All right, well, I guess I'll pause the recording until we're ready to go again. All right, I have more thoughts. We're not ready yet, but mute the Discord chat. Yeah, so my additional thoughts are, I do think 5-2 was really bad on this board. I think if you open Shepherd, like, what do they open? Like Necromancer, Secluded Shrine. I think you open Shepherd, Secluded Shrine, and then just pick up Mills and Shepherds. Maybe you don't actually take the tunnels, or maybe you do. I'm not sure. Like, the golds aren't bad if you can get them when you can trash your coppers. But my thinking is, like, I still think trying to aim at hitting, like, going straight to Prosper. Maybe you take, like, 1 or 2 golds because that will help you hit Prosper. But basically aiming to get to jump straight to Prosper, I think that should work the vast majority of the time. The 5-2 obviously is not good, and I think the contract was just a waste of card and a gain in my deck. I don't know what I should have opened, whether it should have been, like, Mill was probably just better. Maybe Mill wasn't the best choice. Maybe Shepherd would have been better. Maybe Secluded Shrine would have been better. But Mill, I think, would have been, like, basically strictly better than in contract there. Okay. So we got Broker trashing. Oh, we can top deck it. That's cool. So I guess this is Broker Silver. There's no plus actions here other than Gondola. So I guess for favor to put into your discard pile. So you can get favors to, like, further stack our shuffle. What are we ultimately doing here? Baron is the only plus buy. Oh, well, no, there's Herbalist, but it seems like it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard to hit double province. I guess if you can hit... No, that doesn't work either. Mission does basically nothing except let you trash. But, like, getting thin isn't that valuable. Wonder. I mean, maybe Puka is better than Broker. I mean, I suppose I could take both. We're going to have to grab some treasures. I don't think we can play, like, just a Baker stack. We could open Broker, Puka, and top deck the Broker and know that, like, even if we collide them, we can take Broker for action. So that part's fine. Maybe we'll just do that then. Well, assuming we see an estate, I suppose. This is, yeah, up to 2 cards per favor to put them into your discard pile. Right. So... okay, how did it know that I wanted to top deck that rather than bottom deck it? Like, right. So we definitely want to discard the curse, right? And I think question is, do we discard a state? It's like a little bit risky. We could discard curse gold. Although I guess if we discard a state, we can always trash the cursed gold. We see that. Yeah, that's probably better, actually. Okay, well. That was a much better draw than what I got, that's for sure. I mean, we could draw cards with the cursed gold and then do something similar, I suppose. I mean, there's a possibility we won't see the Puka, of course. But we do... Oh, oops. Oh, I see. You probably have two cycles of it. Yeah, we definitely got the worst of that shuffle compared to our opponent. They get to take favors and discard stuff again. And they got to trash an estate rather than curse gold. Which is obviously better. I guess I'm just taking silver here. What else would I do? Do you take Baker? I would think you would take Baker. Cool. Very cool. Oh my god. I mean, this game is not anywhere near on the level of last game, but this has been a pretty rough start. Given the limited gains, it's probably worth spending the coffer to take a silver. Man, though. They just... Such a better set of turns than I have. It's ridiculous. Okay. We're gonna have to do the gondola thing again. Which is fine, but also annoying. Maybe I wanted to buy a baker. Maybe I wanted to trash an estate. Well, maybe I'll get to trash an estate. Okay, we can actually do this for next turn. let's discard. Oh, we know. Oh, we get. It's actually showing us what's on top of our deck. Amazing. Okay. Let's discard the. Well, are we gonna draw cards with the estate? Because if not, like, we could just trash estate and buy Baker. In which case, we don't really need to discard anything. Just save the favors. Yeah, I think that's fine. In fact, we can take favors too, because we have the gondola duration. Okay, well, I didn't really seriously consider the 1 in 6 chance that I would bottom deck the Puka. I guess it's fine. We play gondola for duration. We buy another Baker. Pretty far behind, though. Aaron. I mean, if you want to play with plus buy, that's the way you got to do it. I don't know that I believe in it. Okay. So, the question is, do we discard some coppers so that we can be more likely to see the estate? Except we know we have the Puka on top, so I think the answer is no. We'll just save these for the greening phase. Alright. Do we want to buy another gondola this turn? That is... Does that actually help anything? You could buy a gondola to play Baron to get plus buy? Not really. Not really. I mean, it lets you gain a gondola and something else. And that's, you know, that has some value, but... Anyway, I think we're better off not bothering with that. The question is, do I want another gondola this turn? How soon do we want to start provincing? I mean, with Order of Masons favors, like, we can province pretty effectively for pretty long. So I think maybe I do want to add one more gondola to the deck. Take 2 more favors off this estate. Really too bad that we had to draw both of the Bakers dead, but alright. Broker on top now does not seem so appealing. Our opponent definitely has more coffers stored up. That's where we're really gonna get hurt, I think. Two silvers and like 3 gondolas. 2 bakers. How about buying other bits? Did they ever trash their curse gold? They did. Figured. Alright. Spend one coffer now to save. Yeah, I think that's. I think that's better. And I do think it's time to province. I don't think we need to use any tokens this turn. By tokens, I mean Mason's tokens. Not coffers, although we don't have any of those right now anyway. So if we're very lucky, we will top deck the Baker. I will be very happy if they choose not to buy Province here. Yeah, okay. Because, like, it's not like they have draw in their deck, so they spent coffers. They're another game behind. Not so lucky. But it's okay. Okay, this time we are going to discard the two provinces, I think. Don't think we want to top deck the broker, though. Oof. You're not seeing these bakers. Interesting. Is that the right time to do that? I wouldn't think so, but maybe. We just hold the Puka out of the shuffle. We do that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stop cards, so we guarantee Yeah. Sort of double province. Oh, no. Okay, so that's not good. Well, it's hard to overcome those early shuffles. I do think... Oh. Oh, they must have played those for next turn. Not sure why they would do that. I think taking the province now would make more sense. Given... the, like, you have to find the Baron again to get the plus buy. Obviously, I know, though, I probably shouldn't take province, which is bad news for me because their deck is more resilient. They've got 2 gondolas in play, right? So, like, I can't really afford to take province. I don't think. Oh, and they've got 6 coffers. Yeah, I mean, I'm just done. I'm just done. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were just far enough ahead that they could afford to build more than I think would actually normally be a good idea on this board. It's really, that is a frustrating pair of games. I think I think I was pretty well doomed in both of them from the outset. Let's see, inspiring tactician after playing. Yeah, that's real useful. Tactician is the only village in quotes, which is pretty dubious. So I guess we're just gonna go silver sailor or silver T-Mog. No, probably sailor is better. Well, in the end game, T-Mog could be pretty good for control. Sailor getting merchant ship into play would be pretty good, though. I can't believe I just said that. Although, is merchant ship the terminal that we want to play with? Like, we'd probably want to play with Bandit, right? I mean, Sailor is obviously better at trashing coppers. Maybe we can just get the T-Mog later. Maybe we never get T-Mog. I don't know. Okay, if we're going to get one, now would be the time. Now would be the time. Let's do it. And let's take that Bandit. So, bottom deck the Sailor. That's fun. I wonder... Can't be correct to pig the T-Mog. It's like we don't really care that much about having it right now, but then again, we're not gonna. It's not like we're gonna buy anything. Right? So yeah, never mind. All right, cool. So we can T-Mog the estate. We could take a changeling to take a second bandit. How do we feel about that? I mean, we're gonna hit 5 anyway, so I suppose. If we want a second bandit, we can just buy it. Hmm. 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 Other thing I could do instead. You know what? I like that. I like this better. I'm gonna T-Mog silver into another sailor. And then trash the estate. A sailor. Bandit. Buy another sailor. That into play. That's a lot better, I think. Do we want to get that second bandit? I mean, we can always pick it. So I think the answer is yes. This last card is our other sailor, right? So I think I'm going to pig the T-Mog to get that into play. Tactician? I mean, I guess it's good right here, but... Oh, I guess you can just do Tactician Sailor. Hmm. Maybe that... Is that good? I kind of overlooked that. I was like, oh, Merchant Ship is terminal. That doesn't work. But Sailor, not terminal. But it's not a lot of money. Right? Because it's only every other turn. I don't know. I don't think that's actually good. I mean, I guess if you can do that like every turn, but that seems really hard to do. State. I think I'll go ahead and play the T-Mog, get it down, and then plan to not call it for a while. If you can activate Leprechaun every turn and get a wish every turn, and you can, oh yeah, you can pick the other tactician. I suppose This could actually work out. So you have to buy a tactician every turn. I don't... Or wish for one. But the wish time... No, the wish doesn't work because the timing's wrong. I mean, after all of that, you can, like, single province right now, so I don't know... Again, is it actually good? That was a really good flip for my opponent. Just buy a gold here. I mean, I could do the tactician thing. I suppose if I do the tactician thing, it makes it harder for them to keep doing it. So, sure. And run them out. All the pigs, though. What are you trying to find? Interesting. We can gain a changeling and then use that to gain a tactician rather than buying it. Oh, they were trying to find the leprechaun. Seems a little silly, but I don't know. Could just double province here. Oh. We try to get this other sailor into play. Nah. Well, think about how much money I'm going to have. So we might as well play this sailor if we could play the bandit, and then we'd have a gold, a sailor, and a copper on top. We draw the copper, we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 usable money. We could get a sailor. Okay, that's good enough for me. Oh wait, it's once per turn. I forgot. Well, the sailor should still be fine to gain in any case. What a weird game. You just wish for changeling. Wait, how do you have 3 actions? What? How did you have 3 actions? What? Did, why is this indented? I don't understand. Inspiring still procs when it's pigged. I did not realize that at all. Oh my god, that's I yeah, I guess it would be. That actually makes a ton of sense. And yeah, that makes this whole thing way better. Being able to actually play like council rooms and such. That's wow. Okay, I did not read this board correctly at all. I mean, it's only because of the pig, but wow. Okay. So how do we do this? We're we're in pretty much trouble. We kind of need a changeling, I feel like. Another tactician. Means we need to play the bandit. Okay, got that. We just take council room. Directly, probably should do that. They might be able to triple this turn. I mean, but yeah, unlike the last 2 games, if I lose this game as I expect to, it's going to be because I got outplayed. I don't know if they were looking at the inspiring tactician pig thing because it didn't really. Either they didn't use it or I didn't notice them use it until pretty late into the game. But that's actually a huge deal, right? Like, because like at some point, even if you're not playing the tacticians normally, you can still use it to draw a deck and get buys and all of that. Which is, yeah, that's a big deal. Did they use it before last turn? Or is it the turn before last? Yeah, they didn't use it until turn 9, but I guess I don't know that they had the opportunity either, particularly. I'd have gotten kind of lucky to activate the Leprechaun here, but that's given that they did. Wouldn't be surprised if that's game winning. Yeah. Well, more than game winning. Need it. Alright, well. Yeah, that one. I have complaints about the others. That one. No. They played that one well. That was well spotted. All right, so we have Farming Village, Native Village, Shantytown for plus actions, Maroon, Research, Trashing, Sea Witch, Junking, Sea Witch, Tragic Hero, Draw. I think we open Maroon, Silver. Oh. Take it back. I think we open Maroon, Shantytown. Because we can use Peril to gain a loot. That was lucky for you and unlucky for me. I'm going to take another Maroon. So we could draw cards with the Shantytown and make 2 Estates miss the shuffle. Or we could Peril. I'm going to go for Estates miss the shuffle. I guess we take another Shantytown. We already know we're going to... Maroons, damn it. We just had to not only not draw either Maroon, but also draw the other estate. Ridiculous. The hope at this point is that we draw one of the Shantytowns, because I'd rather trash that than the Maroon. But this is already looking like... I don't know. This is already looking more like the typical thing for this... I guess we camel and buy Peril again. This is so bad. I feel like Maroon should be better here than Research, but... Maybe I was supposed to play Shantytown and play Shantytown again. We have a curse down there. And we have another curse and an estate, so we'll set aside copper here and buy Sea Witch. Native Village. Oh, wait, we're not setting aside copper because we're going to buy the Native Village, right? Yeah. I don't think this game is like over, but boy, has it gone poorly. Just have gotten such poor luck in the early turns of most of this match. I mean, I did say I got outplayed in the last game, and that's true. Definitely did. But I did also have poor luck in the early turns of that game as well. I think. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering now. If I set aside my Sea Witch, I might lose my mind. It's not a whole lot better. A gold, bunch of gold, but you don't have any plus buy. Oh no, you're gonna buy Peril. Alright, we need another Sea Witch. The off chance that we can get in some cursing with it before the curses run, which I mean I guess we can, because they're only giving us one per turn. Yeah, I will stand by my opening being better than my opponents here. Well, trigger the shuffle. We might see the Sea Witch. We don't. We discarded 2 cards. Yeah, it's not a great shuffle to trigger, but on the other hand, we really want to trash this curse. Nope. Okay, so don't need another Sea Witch. Tragic Hero certainly makes sense. But maybe for now we go Native Village, Farming Village, and then take the Tragic Hero next turn. Their trashing has consisted of 1 research. And I bet their deck is thinner than mine is. Honestly. He didn't actually draw this turn. That's nice. Guess there is enough terminal space in here to support Monument. I'm not sure if there's enough draw. Or time. Tragic Hero on the board. We are by no means guaranteed to see this other Maroon or even be able to play that. Oh. Oh. You have to take the last curse. Come on. Crash the Shantytown of the Maroon. We're not going to be getting too much more junk coming in. We are a little light on plus actions right now. But, Shantytown kind of sucks, though. Not even that close. They're that far from the end of the game, really, at this point. 4 native villages. There's no other pile that's like super low, but this Tragic Hero is the only... Oh, no, wait. No. What am I talking about? There's the loot. Yeah, so there's like plenty of buys out there. They are going for Monument. Set aside a copper. Okay. I think triggering this shuffle is fine. Try to use the puzzle box here. Let's set the native village aside. Farming village, Tragic Hero, I think. Don't have Rune yet. That's really annoying. We don't have a Sea Witch in play. That's also annoying. Now that you've got a bunch of gold, research. Definitely do some work. Oh my god. My Sea Witches... Are both of my Sea Witches down there? No, it's the other one has to have missed the shuffle. But this is so aggravating. I mean, I guess I should have, in theory, have known that I didn't have a village down there, but... In theory. Oh, Tragic Heroes are at 3. I didn't realize they were that low. Oh, god. This is... Yeah, in a turn or two, they're gonna go off. Well, I guess they kind of already did. I still think, like, the research opening is just worse, too. Heck. What do I buy? Like, it's not safe for me to buy Tragic Hero or Native Village. I guess I could buy, like, Monument Shantytown. Or... Nothing's gonna matter. I mean, I guess I got outplayed in this match because of the unwinnable games I lost. I lost 3 games that were unwinnable, and then the other 3 games I lost 1 to 2. But having 3 unwinnable games in a match really sucks. Guess I discard the estate. Oh, right, because I can put junk into my hand anyway. Well, maybe I discard the Sea Witch. Hero. Oh. I don't really want to pop these Tragic Heroes, to be honest. Because I can't really replace them. But I'll pop at least one of them. I mean, presumably they're just going to win the game this coming turn anyway. Do I want 15 coins? I don't know. What am I buying? Forum. Forum problems. That forum province would be reasonable, I guess. I'm assuming with the research gold coming in, they're just going to win the game this turn. They've certainly got the money to empty piles. Maybe they don't have the buys. I guess I shouldn't say certainly. Well, yeah, they do, because they just, like, they gain gold off additional Tragic Heroes. Oh. Well, that's still probably good enough. I mean, you triple province, and how am I gonna respond to that? I don't think I can, particularly. Oh, God. I should have discarded the Shantytown, I guess. Well, that fucking sucked. I mean, like I said, I did get outplayed overall, probably, but three unwinnable games is just, I can't deal with it. Yeah. I mean, who's to say but that I had similar good fortune in my match, my previous match that I won 5-1. The I'm not even sure that they got particularly lucky, but I got brutally unlucky. Maybe they did get particularly lucky, but I definitely got brutally unlucky. Just, I mean, that Shepherd game was I can't even describe like the level of absurdity that that game was. But anyway, yeah. I mean, the good news is that I did win my last match 5-1, so I'm still even on the season overall. But it's just really like I don't know. They basically, I guess they did eventually get a second research, but they had one research that they used for thinning. I ended up getting 3 maroons because I trashed 1 because I had terminal collision. But and I still could not keep up. I just what happened? It was like turn 3 they had, I guess they did get lucky turn 3 because they played Shantytown and then like hit 5 off of that without like having played the research, right? I think that's what happened. They got the Sea Witch in the first shuffle. I think it was just by having like hitting 5 coppers off of Shantytown. Which isn't, I mean, I guess that's not that unlikely in conjunction with research because the research is non-terminal, so you can play it before the Shantytown, but it also reduces hand size, so like you're not that likely to do it. And if you do play research first and research an estate and then draw with Shantytown, then you're not going to hit 5 and then you're going to trigger a shuffle before you get the Sea Witch, which is one of the reasons I don't actually think that opening is as good. Maroon Shantytown needs to get lucky to hit 5 too, but it's like I think Maroon is just the better card than Research on that board. But sure didn't work out for me. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and I will be playing my last match at some point, but I don't really know when. So until then.